Well, hey, Taylor here. Taylor Shane Bailey. Um, yeah, I'm I'm just trying to do better in my life and every aspect of it. Um, sorry, just gotta drink some water. Actually, that's another thing I'm trying to do. The nectar of the gods, Um, do this water thing. But yeah, I've been trying to clean my room and do better. Um, it's coming together. Um, but something I gotta do is figure out, do you ever get mail and it's just so bothersome you don't want to have to open it? Well, I hate mail and getting mail. It's just so, I can't read too good, but yeah, this is a headache. Having to try and open all this mail and go through it and figure out what it is and why I even have it. But I'm learning it's important to do so. And it's so hard. Um, yeah, I'm learning to do so because I found out. I guess my license was suspended for like 3 months before I found out, and it's because I didn't open one of my mails. And this can pile up. Like I've been cleaning my room. I don't know, for a while, trying to get organized, and you wouldn't even recognize it if you saw it the way it was before. In fact, you couldn't even see my room. I would have been labeled, I think, an extreme hoarder. But it's only because I had to put all my earthly belongings that exist on the planet in this 10 by 12 room, crammed in. And I have a lot of belongings. I have clothes from when I was like 14 years old. I'm like 39 now, almost 40. Anyway, the point is I gotta keep up with this mail because it's overwhelming. So now I'm gonna have to sit here and spend like 2, maybe 3 hours opening all this mail. There's probably over 100 letters to open and figure out, and I can't. I don't want to say I can't. How would I word that? Okay, reading. I suck at it. I can read a little bit. Um, Actually, to give you an example, well, this won't even do it because a grade 4 person can read better than me. But I applied to my local college, university, whatever college, I guess. It wasn't a university then, in Oshawa, Durham College, and yeah, I was rejected. They said I'm equivalent to like a grade 7 dropout, and this was going back like a long time, probably 12, 15 years ago. Um, anyway, so for me to get a mail, like on my mission, oh dude, I love to get mail. I'd get the mail. I was so excited. I'd just see who it's from, and then I wouldn't even open it because it's like I don't know. It's like I didn't want to be open it. It's like too much work and effort. It's just hard, and to read it. Anyway, I'm gonna open this mail and figure out what I can do and see if there's probably a lot of information in here, like my license being suspended, or things, or summons to court, or who knows. But I gotta figure it out. And I'm gonna try and do better. I am trying to do better in every single, like I said, aspect of my whole life, across the board. Like all of it. Everything. I hate getting emails too. I don't want to open that. I think I have over 3,000 emails that I haven't even ever looked at. I just need to declutter my whole life. Physically, mentally, spiritually, and digitally. Like on my phone, computer, email, everything. Um, there's this ideology or idea. I don't know words very good, but it's about a minimalist, minimalist, something like that. And basically, the ideology of it is doing exactly what I just said about decluttering your whole life in every aspect of it. And I so totally am ready and want to do this. Um, I'll just give you a quick look around my room so you can see kind of what I'm dealing with. And mind you, I've been working on this for over a year, decluttering my room. So this looks like 1,000 times better. Like I said, I would have been registered or considered an extreme hoarder. But I don't know. I don't think I am. But I know they say that's what people will say. They deny it. They don't realize it. But I don't know. I guess I am, because obviously I think though it's only because of the space that I had for all this stuff. But then regardless, thinking in those terms and stuff, an analogy or analogy would be, if I got a bigger space, then I'd just fill that too. And looking at it that way, okay, I understand. You know what? Maybe I am. In fact, yeah, I probably am, because who would? I don't know. Anyway, here's my room so far. Got these little shelves here, trying to, get organized on them all. I got stuff, I put them up on the wall for display where it should be. What else? I got some clutter over here. Gonna clean that, declutter. Put my TV up on the wall, my gloves. It just flows better. And I'm learning like there's a chi or a source or, just an energy, the force. And it flows better when there's no clutter. And I gotta just organize all this stuff on here and get situated and make a home for each little thing, and have a home for each thing, and each thing in its home or its place, everything in its place. Yeah, I'm excited to do this, and I can't wait. I'm just thinking, like, and remembering a lot of stuff I wanted to do in my life, and I was like, well, I can't. I'm not organized. I can't even function. So I'm gonna get organized. I'm gonna get on top of stuff, and I'm just trying to do a little better. Just do a little better in my life, and like baby steps, just slowly. But that slowliness, I think, will embed it into this thing, my brain, and into my habits, and it'll just become my being. It'll become part of me, and that's what I want. I don't want to have to think about it or focus and like, and dwell. Oh, I gotta open this mail. Oh, I gotta, I gotta open it. I gotta open this stuff, and have it linger on me, or worriedness about it. Um, so yeah, I get mail. Moving forward, I'm gonna try and open it. No, I'm not gonna try. There is no try. There's do or do not. There is no try. And that's a sick analogy. I love that, actually. I'm just gonna do it. And so from now on, oh yeah, my roommate gave me this guitar. Um, I want to learn how to play. A lot of people in my extended family are really good at musicalness, like musical instruments and all that. My uncle, I think he can play like 16 different instruments fluently. Like, it's amazing. And what that does to the brain, I can't even believe it. And actually, I always say it, but it's true. That's why I'm probably the one of the stupidest people you'll ever meet. But I don't know. I think if I could learn how to play music, it would help enlighten my brain and make me smarter. Also, eating better. I'm trying to go to like veganism or become a vegan or however you call it, and just eat better uh, on a cellular level. Nice living plants, live, fresh. How nature and God or the aliens or the planets or whatever you believe in intended. Um, yeah, I think that'll help my brain too. It'll heal in there. So I eat a lot of junk food and fast food. Yeah, it'll be good. And oh, what else? There's something else. Oh yeah. Um, I want to get back into like what I used to do and what I was into naturally and instinctively as a kid or as a child. Cause oh man, I was amazing. Um, I was so like disciplined and focused, and I was obsessed with ninjas and ninjutsu. By the time I was 12, I had like this little paper route I did. Actually, I still am in that industry. But yeah, I owe a lot to that industry. Oh, excuse me. Um, anyway, I ordered and spent over like probably 2 grand by the time I was 12 on ninjutsu stuff. And get shipped over to the border, trying to come across to Canada, and get confiscated, and they wouldn't let it come, so all that money's gone and wasted. They'd probably just destroyed it at the border. Um, so anyway, I got ninja suits, tabby boots, everything. I love it. I'd be sick to get back into that. But yeah, back to this mail. On my mission, a lot of the things, one of the, I learned a lot there. But I remember one of the, and this just applies so well to this, because I hate opening the mail, but I hate it even more when I got 100 of them all stacked up I gotta do. And the word is procrastinating. So I like procrastinated doing this. Oh, I'll do it later. Well, I've been saying that for like 6 months or more, and now I got all this. And I've been finding them as I've been cleaning up my room. So anyway, like I said, I'm just trying to do better. But one of the things we learned on our mission was, is don't, don't procrastinate. Procrastination is like masturbation, and you're only screwing yourself. So I couldn't believe they brought that up and said that. But yeah, man, it's so true. It's like, yeah, don't do it. Just don't. You're just screwing yourself, man. Nobody wants that. So, yeah. When mail comes now, as soon as I get it and see it, I'm going to open it, resolve it, probably maybe ask one of my roommates to read it. What the heck is this thing even saying? Why am I getting it? Maybe even return a sender. I've been thinking about doing that. Like, stop sending me this fetching freaking Fruit Loop stuff. Anyway. Yeah, I'm just, like I said, I'm just trying to do better. I think this is a good start. Opening my mail. Like I said, I had that one that, it was 3 months before I realized my license is suspended. And, I'm out here still, doing a lot of stuff, not even realizing that it was, till, the mail. The mail's important. And, but I hate it. I hate getting mail. Digitally as well, especially. Anyway, I wish it didn't exist. But, there's a lot of things I wish didn't exist. Just eliminate it. It's just stress. So that's, again, the ideology of this minimalism. Going minimal. Being mini. I love it. And I want my body mini too. I'm sick of this. Yeah, I'm just going to focus on my eating. Everything. Like when I was a kid, I used to be, like I said, so obsessed with like ninjas and ninjutsu, and also natives and Aboriginal people and the culture. It was embedded in me. I found out my family members and extended family, my aunts and uncles, were doing genealogy work. And I'm Aboriginal. And I knew it instinctively as a kid, as a child. I was doing bow and arrows, and I was just so obsessed with that. Like, not like a normal obsession. It was beyond obsessed. Almost like Bruce Lee with his martial arts. Yeah. Yeah, it was sick. So, because of that, and not just that, just in general, I'm trying to get back to like how I was when I was a kid. I was unbelievable. Man, I could do anything. And yeah, I just wanna get back to that. You know what I mean? So yeah, I gotta get to this mail. I was gonna open it up in front of y'all and keep talking and just hang out, but I don't know if that would bore you guys too much. I almost want to just do it. I think I'm gonna, cause I like hanging out with you guys. At least I'll open a few. You know what I mean? Whoa, sorry, dude. Don't want to drop you. This cable, my phone died, so I had to plug it in. Oh man. So we'll get to it. Oh yeah, my letter opener is pretty sick. And you're not supposed to pull these out, I learned, unless you're gonna draw blood. So if you do pull it out, you need to draw blood. But because this is a letter opener, you need to draw letters. You need to open letters. So, first one, we'll bust this open. And I've been advised not to do this because probably like my address and everything's on there. I could care less. I should care more probably, but... And I definitely want to recycle this. If you know me at all, dude, I'm so obsessed with like recycling. I love the 3 R's. First and foremost, reduce. I love it. Reduce. Reduce the waste that you're creating. So good. Reduce. Second, reuse. Reuse it. You got something? Try and think in your brain about some way you can reuse this thing. Oh, excuse me. Reuse it. Reduce. Reuse. I love it. And then, last and foremost, recycle. The recycle. And then, what you can't recycle, and that's the worst part, then that will be put in the garbage. And what is the garbage? Like, what does that even mean? It means, like, I don't even have a full comprehension of it, like, understanding of it. But from my very little, minimal comprehension of it, that garbage, it's not just, oh, you put it at the end of the street or the road or the driveway, whatever, and it disappears, it's gone, and it's extinct, it's out of existence. No, that thing lives on. It just goes to like a truck, then goes to the plant, and then the plant goes, and they go bury it somewhere. It's still in existence. It's still there trying to decompose or whatever. And it might take 2,000 years or more. Not cool. At all. Like, I hate to try and be thinking about it. Because I want my great super great grandchildren to, you know, have a better life and planet than I've lived on and existed in. Anyway, I'm like rambling. But I learned that, yes, this can be recycled. All of this except this little plastic part. We have to rip that part out, and that part is garbage, which is sad and horrible. But I did learn the new technology. They're able to recycle plastic bags. So I think this, just so you can see it, this will be able, I think, in my brain, be able to put with the plastic bags to be recycled. I don't know if they're implementing this program in Oshawa yet, but I think so because I've heard it in Oshawa on the radio. So I'll put this with the plastic bags. Oh, there's a little bit more here that got stuck. Sometimes the glue, it sticks it in. Oh, just a little piece. There. Cool. So now that can go in the recycling. And that's not the real recycling bin, it's just a bin that I'm gonna put them all in, and then I'll take them outside into the blue recycling bins. And yeah, it'll be good. Anyway, oh yeah, I didn't even look at what come out of that. So, I don't even know what all this is. I hate not being able, or I shouldn't say it that way, and I shouldn't say hate, but it's frustrating not, or having reading not be that strong of a skill. Ah, it's annoying. Like, I don't even know what to do with this. Like, what is it? So frustrating. I got a lot of friends, they're on ODSP, and they're being forced to live in hellholes. Literally hellholes. maybe I shouldn't say hellholes, but not very good environments at all for many different reasons. The people, it's not safe. There's druggies, crackheads, meth heads, whatever. And maybe these terms and words to describe them aren't the best. I don't know the words. It's just not very friendly people coming in and them having to live with them. The conditions of the houses, um, a lot of them, 90% of them that I've seen, are horrible. They're they're falling down. They're dirty, disgusting. A lot of them aren't fit for a dog to live in, let alone a human being. And even saying that, it's like a dog should have a nice place to live too. But yeah, man, it's horrible. Just infested with cockroaches and disease and uh, parasites. Uh, Even some roommates crapping on the ground. Not using the bathroom facilities properly or at all. Anyway, I don't want to get too deep into it. It hurts. Like, it's frustrating to think about it and be, you know. Um, anyway, I don't know why I brought that up. I feel for them. I guess I know why I brought it up. Because even me, and I'm not on ODSP, but it's really hard for me to decipher what the heck this thing is in all of these. Like, I don't want to be going through this and looking at this. And a lot of my friends on the ODSP, they're on there and have that for a reason. That's why they're on ODSP. And I can't even count how many times they've lost their housing because I don't want to get angry or mad about it, but it's frustrating. And they've lost it because of the way it's set up. Like, they would have a hard time, a lot of them, going through the mail, let alone just be giving them a bunch of money one day that they have to manage and budget and plan out for the next 30 days. And being, I don't want to say trusted, but given the money for the rent that they got to give to then now their landlord or whatever, and figure out that whole process of how to do that too. It's just frustrating. Because my good buddy, I don't want to use names, but he lost his housing. And he didn't even know. They just came and threw him out. And he had to leave all his stuff there. He had nowhere to put it, nowhere to go. His brother just bought him this nice new bike. He was so excited about it. He had to leave it there. He had nowhere to put it. I think even that was the one thing he even tried to do. He did to take. And actually, yeah, it actually got stolen. His Xbox and stuff he had to leave there. That was the other stuff. He was just kicked out on the street. Like, what kind of system is that? And he was even deeply inserted in the program. It was subsidized housing through an ODSP got him this place. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know how the system really works. But I know there must be a better way. Period. Anyway, I just thought of that by opening this up. Because even I have trouble, like, I don't know. Maybe I should be on ODSP. Because I'm just so stressed out. Like, this stuff is ridiculous. Look at all this stuff. All this mail. And for what? Like, what is it in here that I need to be focusing on? Like, I'm sick of it. There's so many bills and garbage and trash. Ah, sorry. It's just like, oh man. So, yeah. I'm just gonna open this up, take this out. And I was gonna just say, oh, I'll do that later. But then I'm procrastinating. And then I'm screwing myself. And not only myself, the future generations of this planet. And, you know, it's not a good thing. So I'll take the time right now and peel that out. Put it with the plastic. So there's that. And where's my little letter opener? There we go. So let's open this one. It's just, oh man. What a long, traumatizing thing. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stack these. Not in there, that'll be, yeah, in there. I'll take these finished ones out. And I'll do them at the end. Just so it's more efficient. So set them there. So where did that go? So, okay, there, this is like a junk mail. So, I don't even want to be bothered and wasted my time to open that. But that's the problem. There's a lot of junk mail mixed in with this important mail that I am supposed to and need to have. And I did hear that there is this phone number or something you can call and be put on a list that you get zero junk mail, period, ever. And if you do, you can sue them or something. Not that I would go in and do all that. We're actually advised not to sue people. Okay, that's, again, more junk mail. Just creating junk and waste for the planet. For what? So they can make a few bucks. Make some money. It's funny how all this stuff, I really don't like how it's so motivated by the money. What a better planet. Like, my wife, well, my ex-wife now is, she's from Cuba. And it's a lot of different people say, oh, communism, this and that. But the idea on paper of communism, everyone is equal, everyone has the same stuff, no one owns anything, so they're not jealous, they're not envious, or, you know, oh yeah, I'm going to do those parts later. Okay, now here's something that might be important. Yeah, see? And the most important things, I never get to even know or see what it is. So, I have no idea what this is. This is something about insurance, so I'll have to go to the building, take that thing down there, and talk to them in person about what it is and what's going on. Who knows? Maybe like how my license was suspended for 3 months, and I'm out here, you know, not knowing. Maybe I don't have insurance. Who knows? Like, it's silly. Like, I don't know why they wouldn't just call you on the phone quick. Hey, let's talk it out. Oh, okay, yeah, what's going on? I guess for them, this is the easiest way, but most people can read and read very well. Oh yeah, I'm going to do that later. So here's something. Okay, this is a bill for sure. And that was the other, I was trying to go paperless. So I set up everything, all my bills, to go to email. So I wouldn't have paper. I'd be paperless and, trying to reduce my footprint, carbon footprint, or impact of negatively impacting the planet, whatever. So I did that. Oh man. It worked out horribly because I never knew what bill was. I never checked my emails. So again, it's procrastination and not being on top of it, not paying attention to what I gotta be doing. So what is this? Whoa, that's not good. So yeah, that's a bill. It's way overdue. In fact, they might even just cut the water off. So that's not good. Those I can make out somewhat because I recognize the bills. Oh yeah, that's water. It says water at the top, and then it just shows the amount I owe. So that's pretty simple and easy. I don't gotta be trying to decipher and read a bunch of crap, or not crap, but stuff that I don't particularly. I have no idea what this is. That doesn't have a plasticness on it. This is some sort of, maybe this is junk mail too. I don't know what it is. I have to ask my roommate about that. Oh, sorry. And, yeah, man. Just trying to do better. This looks like an inch. That's an intact. That's an insurance thing. So I'll put that with insurance. This is an insurance thing. So put that with it. That's a different insurance. That's a green one. Okay, here we go. What is this? Huh. Like, who has time for this? Who wants to be doing this? I think this is like a chart I can put up in my rooms for my roommates. Maybe they'll see it's about water use and leaks, trying to help save on water bills and wasting water. So that I like, and I wish they had a more idiot-proof chart for me to help me, and just more pictures, less words, but okay, this isn't good. That's another water bill past due. So that's something you gotta figure out. Alright, that's empty. So that'll go with that. And then what is this little guy? Let's see. Oh, here we go. This is about water too. Huh. So let's see what we can do. And I've heard even people who can read amazing don't want to be looking at this. Going through this stuff. Okay, that's not good. I'm surprised they haven't cut the water off. There's some next water bill. I think maybe someone mentioned it's illegal or something in the winter in Canada, or at least in Ontario. Okay, here's something. This is a bill. This 407. So this is important because the Uberness. So I gotta make sure this is taken care of. That's a really big plasticness. So let's see, what is this? So what the heck? Huh. I have no idea what this is. It almost seems like maybe this is something corresponding with when my license was suspended and I went on 407 or something, and it registered the plate that it was there, and it's saying something about it was the plate was denied or denial or something. Anyway, I gotta ask my roommate. My roommate, oh man, he's gonna love me. Shoot. Oh man. So, put that with that. That with. Oh good. Cashback. So this is a good thing. I got some cash back at Costco, man. I love Costco. Huh. Cool. Oh, here we go. Nice. $25. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's awesome. Oh, that's the new health card or something. Yeah. So that's good. That can be put in there. That over here. Okay, let's see. What do we got? Oh, this is a copy of, what is this? Of tithing. Good. Awesome. So keep that for the accountant. Yeah, I'm changing accountants. One's going to help me every job I do, it's like a contracting job or self-employedness in employment. So everything I do is like I don't get a real paycheck. So I have to, it's very different, my income tax. It sucks really. Every year I owe like $4 to $6 grand that I don't have to the government. And it's like, what? How do I owe that? I'm using that money just to survive. Like that's what I thought is my pay, and apparently it's not. So I'm changing accountants, and they're gonna set it up and do it properly and structure it and help me like with it financially. Like I don't know the words, but they're gonna set it up where I won't owe money every single year anymore. It'll be more set up like a normal job, so that even every year I'll owe nothing, or more, even to the extent that I'll get some money back, maybe a couple $100 or something. So that's way better. And so I guess they're gonna set it up so that instead of, like, it'll be more normal situation. And that's what I need. I don't want to be collecting money for the government that then I gotta give to the government. No, because I just want to get the money for me, and the government can get that money themselves. I don't know what this is, but I'll put that. It's something to do with average gas. Whoa, this ain't good. So, I have to figure that out. Here's something else. Okay, what is this little guy? Oh, I think this is the pink slip I'm supposed to have in my car at all times. I don't think this is a good thing. I think this is for my Saturn, which I haven't had on the road for like a year. So I guess, have they been charging me for insurance for my Saturn? Like, who knows? It's unbelievable. So this letter or envelope, I hope, is like a year old and doesn't apply, because this is showing that I'm insured still for that yellow Saturn, and I'm paying for it every month for the last year. So that's something else that's weird. Oh man. So what is this? Yeah. A new way to pay. See, this is kind of cool. The tap the phone thing. I love that. The new technology, like, I really want to do this. Set it up as simple, 3 easy steps. Whoop. Like, that's pretty sick. But I've actually not canceled, but eliminated all my credit cards. Okay, yeah, good. This is old. This is over a year old too. I was like, oh shoot, I owe $3,000 on this card. That's not good. So, yeah, this is really old. This isn't what today is saying, I don't think. Or I hope not. I'm supposed to owe nothing on any of them. They've all been kind of frozen. I paid them all off. The balances are zero. Some even maybe have $20 over as a credit. Over, the amount. But that's old. So that's good. Should be all zeros. I should use that though to call them to make sure of what the date is today and what I'm gonna owe. See, now look at, here's something from the government saying I owe them $10,000. No, wait. Yeah, $10,000. I don't know what this crap. It's just frustrating, man. It's Frustrating garbage. And I'm sick of it. And I'm sick of you. So, that took like 20 minutes. And I still got all this and all of this. Like, man. But I better get at it. I better get on it. And figure it out. Oh yeah, dude. This Elon Musk, what do you think of that? I love it. And I heard he's talking about, or his goal is to eventually get free Wi-Fi for the planet. Like, that's awesome. That's the kind of guy I want to get behind. I was thinking about getting some shirts made up. Musk for world leader. Elon Musk for world leader. something like that. Like that's awesome, man. Like, what a cool guy. Talk about doing great things bigger than yourself and leaving a legacy. Like, come on. And I think, didn't he like do some new rocket thing just the other day? Sent one of his Tesla cars up into space with a dummy or a mannequin. Like, that's awesome, man. I love that. And I guess, you know, he said, oh, it's just more exciting. Normally, what they do is send up a big brick or a big thing of concrete or something. Like, how boring is that? Like, it's true. He's right, that is boring. But a car. And that got me thinking. Because I always wanted to team up with this guy and build, again, these special modified homes or things for people on ODSP. And that'd be sick if we sent one of them up there, a house. State-of-the-art, futuristic, never heard of, building materials that like they don't use today at all. I wanted to revamp everything with it. And yeah, make it the ultimate home and living space for essentially like these people, a lot of my friends, and really like me. Like, this is just stress. Stress kills, man. And all this clutter, it's little anchors, like, holding me down. Ding, 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 ding. Like, every time it was so hard to, like, declutter my room and my space. But when I did, every little thing that I finally got rid of or gave away or sold, it was like, these little tiny anchors holding me down would just fling off, and I felt lighter. And honestly, that's kind of what's happening with every letter I open that I can now immediately discard and put into there that I realized in those junk mail. The things I'm putting over there are kind of even more like magnifying or 10 times more now stressful than they were sitting here before I open them. It's still stress, but I don't know, it's weird. And what is this? Let's see what this is. Oh wait, I gotta deal with this one first that I opened. What is this? Okay, this is another insurance thing. Insurance too, like, what is that? Sick of insurance. I'm sick of gas. What is that? It's just some extra silly bill taking all your money. to make few men very, very rich and powerful. What is this? Oh, some internet Rogers garbage. Oh, now they're offering me that. Forget you. I actually eliminated all my services. Um, got rid of the house phone, the internet, the internet. Not having internet is very boring, but it gives me time. I'm not just spending watching Netflix and stuff. I can now focus and open these letters and see what the heck, get back, pay attention to my life, the realness. So, I don't know. It feels good not having that monthly burden every single month. Every month, like that's a lot of stuff coming in and bills and expense. And two of my roommates moved out on me, so that was huge. Like, I'm out like almost $1,500 there a month. So it was a necessity to eliminate. I unplugged one of the fridges. Like I'm just trying to like cut costs everywhere I am. And I see these bills coming in, this Enbridge, $317.60. Well, what the heck? I don't even... Well, I guess I do heat my house with Enbridge. But still. Like, I don't know why everything costs so much. That's what I want to do, is get that new... I love this guy, Elon Musck. Like, what a wicked dude. He's so cool. He made that new, like, house off the grid power bank basically thing. You just shove it on the side of your house, runs your whole house, done. You power it, recharge it with solar or thermodynamics, I don't know. Some wicked cool scientific thing that I don't even understand or can't even begin to comprehend in any kind of way. But, yeah, what is this? So, I don't know, some insurance thing. This looks cool. I wouldn't mind doing that. Costco travel thing. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it. No, I'm gonna keep that up. That's something I used to love to travel. Like, talking about getting back to like when I was a kid or in my younger years. Travel? Dude. Number one. Well, not number one. Number three. Because I loved martial arts so much. And I was a crazy workaholic. All I did was work. Making money. Bringing in money. Again, not the papers. Here's something. Okay, good. So that's good. My foot's hurting here. I gotta reposition. Sorry, guys. Oh man. Oh, what a boring life. Oh. And what is this? Have to go try and pick that up. Oh, I don't want to do this. Oh man. Oh. gotta keep going. I gotta go till this pile is done. I can't procrastinate any longer. But let's flick it. Come down here and hang out with me. That's better. Yeah. So, I wish I could talk with you guys. Like, what are you thinking? What's on your mind? Like, you guys are cool. You know, I'd want to know your thoughts and feelings about Elon Musk. And like, I wish every millionaire and billionaire were like Uber. What a world-changing thing. Like, unbelievable. I love those guys. I'm so happy. They're multi-billion, trillionaires soon, you know? Like, what a awesome thing. Just beautiful. And actually, they just launched 2 self-driving cars in Toronto not too long ago. So we'll see how that goes. It's going to go awesome. And actually, Elon Musk, one of his goals is to make cars that can go out and work for you when you're not using them. And I guess obviously be doing ride sharing, which Uber, Lyft, Rideco, even maybe skip the dishes. They'd have to just know to run out to the car and grab it. Something like that. That'd be sick. Or Uber Eats. Yeah, man, that could be implemented pretty easy. What else? Yeah, there's a bunch of them. Cart Fest or something? No. Cartrist? Something like that. And they basically, it's like Uber Eats, but instead of just delivering them like, food from a restaurant, you actually go into the grocery store, do basically, essentially their groceries for them, and then go deliver it to them. So they'll probably evolve and have the order already pre-ready at the grocery stores, ready for you to go. You grab the bag and go. That's way better. But I think right now, you're actually going in, grabbing the cart, and spending the time going and gathering the food yourself. And I liked that idea, just for the fact like you're helping people out that can't do that or thing. But it's kind of like grocerygateway.com. You go, boom, order your groceries, they come deliver it, thing like that, except on a different level. And it probably costs a lot more. I actually want to get into that. There's this new one, I actually got their thing on the fridge, but it's like organic. Everything's organic and locally grown, and they come and deliver it weekly. So that's kind of cool. I don't know how they do it in the winter, though. They must have some indoor facilities or something. But yeah, man, I love it. Technology, man. Ooh, technology. It's sick. I love it. Yeah, man. Right in your face. Yeah, you get it in the face. Yeah, actually, that reminds me. They're opening up, apparently somewhere in Durham, this self-serve grocery store. So it'll be apparently the size of like a Walmart. Of course, not a super Walmart. Like, let's just say a grocery store, like Loblaws, whatever. So there'll be this grocery store or Kroger's, whatever, a, a, a store where you can go buy food, whatever name brand. It'll probably be some next new name brand. But you're apparently, from my understanding of it, you go in, you walk in, you grab whatever you want, and you walk out. And I guess it's all just, it's probably similar system to like 407, where you just drive on and you drive off, and it's calculated and timed and done digitally, wirelessly. So it'll be probably something like that. Maybe using face recognition to recognize the fruits that you're grabbing and whatever and putting into the cart, or the bag or whatever. And probably linked, obviously, to your phone or an app, like that phone tap. You just, you don't even have to tap the phone though. It's, you walk out, or maybe you do have to for security, whatever. Anyway, I love it. It's sick, man. I can't wait. And even everyone like, what? They're all upset or mad about these lifts come now to Toronto and that. And they're like, I went into the Toronto Uber office downtown, whatever, and they're like, people were coming in and they're all mad and, oh, what are we gonna do about Lyft? Oh, and I'm just like, what? What are you talking about? We're gonna sign up, man. And the guy behind the counter, he's like, yeah, we're so happy Lyft's in town. And they're all like, what? What do you mean? And it was just funny. And he's like, yeah, that means ride sharing's official now in Toronto, and we're expanding the ride sharing programs. And yeah, like, what a great, beautiful thing and way to look at it. And yeah, more options, competitiveness. Maybe bring the price down a bit. Oh, get competitive. Oh, do better. Exactly like how when Lyft came to town, I could see cab drivers, find, like, not that all of them wouldn't do this or would do it even after the fact or before, but they'd get out of their car, I was seeing, and helping people with their luggage, opening doors, offering water, and even mints. Like, how to raise the standard, raise the bar. Like, it's awesome. And bring the price down. When they came, they finally were, I guess, in a way, essentially forced, because of competition, to bring their prices down, which they hadn't done in probably, I don't know, facts and figures and numbers, but I heard that they hadn't done that in over 50 years. So that's kind of cool. Just every year or two, just jacking up the price of cabs and stuff. Anyway, I love it. I can't wait to team up with Elon Musk and do something about the housing market. And yeah, totally change the world there too. These houses in Toronto, I guess the FBI and everything was like investigating the housing market in Toronto and Vancouver, and I don't know, it's, yeah, like my parents up and unloaded their house. A lot of people did and moved. They got their chunk of money. It was like crazy. It was going up. The average house in Oshawa was, they were saying on the news, 720,000. Like, that's cool. And really, we can't even comprehend in our brains what this house or houses will be worth, just in general, from in 40 years, 50, 60 years from now. So it's kind of like a neat thing. Like, I never want to have my dad or me sell this house, because I want my great great grandchildren to be able to benefit from our, acquiring in generations to come. I always like to think in those terms. Like, what am I don't even have kids yet, but when I do, like, what am I doing to contribute and better their lives? And not just their lives, their children's and their children's 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 lives. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's totally different way of thinking, but I've always thought that way. And yeah, like, the time we're here is like a split second. And honestly, I think if my even just grandparents, let alone great great grandparents, thought on those terms and in those ways, how better would all of our generations' lives have been and would be, in my life now would be. You know? Anyway, I'm just rambling. I gotta get back to this mail. This is what always happens. Oh man. It's just like, I don't know. I think the phone is slipping. I'm gonna bring that back up. There we go. Hey, how you doing? Sorry guys, I like to ramble on, just talk about nonsense, a lot of people say, but yeah man, I think about these things and I love it. And I don't have any answers, like I don't know anything. Like I said, I always tell people I'm probably one of the stupidest people you will ever meet in your life. But yeah, I think in different ways. I'm very peculiar kind of guy. A very like weird, different, unique, peculiar. I think is the best word for that. I am peculiar. I'm the other thing. There's no one quite like me. A lot of my friends growing up would say, "It's like, man, I've never met someone like you." Um, Quite like you, man. You're a really different kind of guy or person. My whole life, um, yeah, it's just kind of neat. I never wanted to fit into some mold or even housings. I never wanted to live in some cookie cutter house. Like I ain't about that. I want to have my own style, my own uniqueness, my own yo man. And anytime I'd want to buy or get clothes, I didn't want to have like some name brand kind of style. I would put my own name on it. And I thought about that with my kids. They could make and design and create their own clothes and name brand them themselves, with their name on it. Um, I remember growing up, my aunt, Brooke, she would always, she was awesome. She'd always get clothes, and if she ever got some for Christmas or anything, she'd just cut out all the name brands of it. And she'd buy some name brands because the quality was better, but then she'd just cut out the name brand symbol on it, which I always thought, like, what? That's what you're spending all the money for, is to go around and show that off, that that's that name brand. And she's like, no, I don't want to be advertising for them or uh, be a label or labeled. Like, I'm me, my own person. I want people to see me, not to see my clothes and what name brand of what is what. And I don't know, that always just like resonated with me. I was like, dude, that's sick. That's pretty cool. I like that. So I I try to do that, but I think a better way, like I took sewing in high school, and yeah, I did it because no other guys were taking sewing. Um, I wanted to be unique, and I was into that kind of stuff. I wanted to learn how to design and make and create and build and do my own stuff, my own styles, break free from this mold. Anyway, I'm rambling again. I do this a lot. I'm sorry. I just, yeah, think of something, blout it out. But yeah. Mm. Oh, man. Aye. Alright, I gotta get back to this. Gotta focus. Oh, yeah, what is this? Another insurance thing. So that I'll need. I think that's there. This CAA, AAA. In the States, I think it's UAA. No. CAA. No, it's AAA. AAA. In Canada, CAA. Anyway. I don't know if this is like a junk mail thing. And I'm wondering if junk mail, put that one there. I'm going to keep that with the travel. Because I need to start taking advantage of my CAA. Like, I never really do. Like, see here, look. They got these restaurant discounts and stuff. All these things. The Harveys we actually used to do. Because it was better than any kind of coupon or discount or thing they would put out. When my helper Ashlyn was working with me. But I didn't... now that she's not there, I can't even use it. Because you get 2 of everything. And I'm actually trying to lose weight and be more healthy. So I don't even really, I still go there, but sometimes, but I shouldn't. But once in a while, it's nice to have a treat. So what are we doing? I don't know. I think this is just a junk mail thing. Oh, they upgraded the services. I think is what this is talking about. There's new, better services. So you know what? I'm gonna keep this. Oh, and it's proof that I paid it. So I need that for my records, for my accountant. Oh, and this is something. Calendar. So I'm gonna try and use that. I wouldn't mind talking this MPP Oshawa. So it's funny. My uncle, or not my uncle, my grandpa, Grandpa Morrison, amazing guy. I love this guy. He's transformed already, and he's living a better life. But he always talked to me about I should be a politician and go into politics and stuff. And I told my mom and dad this, and they were just like, "What?" and laughed their heads off. We're like, "No, what?" But I've always thought, hey, why not? What do I got to lose? I don't know anything about politics. The stuff I do know, I don't like, or the stuff I heard about. In fact, I hate it. But he said and thought I'd always do really good in it. So you never know. But he always wanted me to go down there. I forget what it's called. The consulate or something? No. Chamber of Commerce. And he said, just start going around there, hanging out, going to activities, whatever they got going on, just start being part of it. And he said you'd get implemented into it pretty good. And you can ask them questions about what's what. Do you know what I mean? Okay, let's see what this is. Alright, so this is a big insurance thing too. So, that I'm going to have to take into them and ask them what the heck it is and what's going on. And I'd love to get that phone number for no junk mail. Oh, shoot. That's something different. Gotta pay more attention. That goes there. Let's see, what is this? Okay, let's see. That's an insurance receipt, so that is good. What is this? I have no idea what any of this is. Oh, this is something about the war. That's kind of cool. So maybe that's cool. I like that. Huh. Cool. I'm gonna keep that around. Keep that over here with my travel. I wouldn't mind going hanging out with some of them. It looks like they're focusing on kids. But what is this now? So keep all that together. I have to figure it out. There's another way though how it gets so messy. You open it and then where do you put it? And you got it's all spread all over. I like paperless. Oh, good. Maybe these are what I'm looking for. Oh, yep. So there's my insurance thing that I need. Actually, I've been advised maybe I'm not supposed to show you most of the stuff I show everybody. But this is something. What is this even for? So I need this in my van. And I need this in my van. So this is good. So I got the two. So I definitely need to put them in my van. That's really good. Because, I guess, luckily I haven't got pulled over. because those are those pink slips you need. And if they're not in your van able to present them at that exact second, they can give you a big ticket. I think it's like $120 or more. And if you don't have that, then they start wondering, oh, well, what else don't you got, or what else are you lacking on or not paying attention to? And give you more and more tickets pretty quickly. But yeah, so that's good. I got those. I'm gonna put that in there. Sorry, I'm just scratching my foot. This is good for scratching. I love getting my head massaged and scratched and my back scratched. Oh, that was like the best. Anyway, let's see. So that's an insurance thing as well. This is something, it's urgent. So I think this is from 4 or 5 months ago. I don't know what to do with all of this. But I'm gonna keep it together. So that's not good. I owe them 130 something bucks from November of 2017. So yeah, I'll have to take care of that. What's this? What is this? This is a junkness. Yep. Junk mail. Garbage. So only about 4% of all these letters open have I been able to resolve and put in there to be done and over with. The rest now are just scattered all over the place. That's the other reason why I don't like opening the mail. Now what is this? Yeah, I knew she didn't. Okay, so that's some income tax things. What do we got here? I hope this is the other insurance thing. If this is what I've been looking for, and I can do it, because I do Lyft too, right? But I'm not 100% signed up because the insurance slip in my car, it's the pink one. The new one's somewhere in here. I just didn't even realize it's expired like a long time ago. Yes, good. So I can take a photo of this, send it right to Lyft, and I'm good to go. I can start driving Lyft today. Ha ha! Yeah, man! Ha ha! I'm excited. I'm gonna put that right there, right in your face. Yeah, stick it in your face. Right in your face. Yeah, you get it in the face. Yeah, you get it. Get it in the face. Yeah, you get it. Ha ha! Yeah! Can you tell? I'm excited. I can't wait. I can't wait to be king. Ha ha! Yeah, I can't wait to be king. Working on myself, working on my roar. Yeah, I can't wait to be king. Do 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 yeah yeah yeah. Uh-oh. This is not good. Saying one of my credit cards is holding a balance still outstanding or owing something. I don't know what everything else is saying, but I can see right here it's like just over $500. So definitely I gotta take care of that. Put that in that pile. That's to like deal with immediately pile. Well, immediately as in put all those insurances in my vehicles, the proper vehicles, and upload the thing. Oh, this Toronto. Ooh, this might be something. Uh-oh. Something bad. I remember these as like a ticket or something that's been adding up. Yeah. This is way back in July. So I got a fine, I guess, a parking ticket. Man, that's the one thing in Toronto. I guess maybe it's similar to like a mini New York. You can't be parking anywhere for any length of time without knowing like where the proper parking is and anything. Actually, it's funny. The first day I signed up for Uber, picked up my car, drove to the Uber office downtown, and was just trying to get set up and signed up and thing. Um, and finally, it was my turn. The guy's like, "Oh yeah, and what car you got?" He's typing it all in. Oh, okay. And I'm like, yeah, it's black on black. It's Uber black. He's like, oh, okay. Well, you're just signed up, so you can't qualify for that yet. But after you do a few trips, you got a high rating, this and that, you can. And I'm like, yeah, well, put it at least for select right away. And he's like, oh, okay, yeah, we could do that. But and then you still have to get a high rating and do so many trips and qualify for that as well. Anyway, I'm like, well, okay, but it does qualify. It's black on black. I'm like, it's right there outside the window. I'm parked right up front. He's like, oh, okay. So he peeks out the window. He's like, oh, you mean the car getting towed?